Morning, fellas. How's everybody doing? Morning time with the Sav. Rise and shine. Hope everybody's blessed so far. It's early morning session. Sorry about that. Hold on real quick, guys. Get my breakfast in. Gotta get my breakfast in, my homies. Hold on real quick. Ugh. Shit. Morning. How's everybody out there? Big loyalty Houston. What's up, my brother? My BCFFL family was good with you, mommy. How you doing? Getting ready for my day, my work day. Got to get to this gym here in a minute. Man, I I told myself this year I'm gonna, regardless if I work later on in the afternoon, because that's when I work. I'm getting up, rise and shine, and I hope everybody else does too. Because there was always this saying that said, "Early bird gets the worm." The lazy fools, the lazy individuals, they gonna stay asleep till 10, 11 o'clock. To be to be real for myself, that doesn't work for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm not getting to it first thing in the morning, that starts my day out bad. Like, I don't even have no energy for anything else. So rise and shine. Even though I work in the afternoon, what's up with everybody, man? God bless everybody. 2026, big loyal BCFFL, Big Tommy. What's up with you, Robert? What's good with you, fam? All high to the Thunder Gang, Big George. What's up with everybody? Bigfoot, Box State Business. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate all the goons, man. 2026, we here, man. Uh, and I don't make resolutions, but I got some goals I want to touch this coming up here, and I gotta just get to it. Hey, Box State Business too. I don't know if you guys want to start Wednesday, bro, our show again. I was thinking, we're past the holidays. There's no excuses. I want to get back to the shows, bro. I definitely want to get back to the shows. I definitely want to get back to the Wednesday hump day. Build your channel back up. Just build Box State Business all the way around. Was good with it, fam. All high salute. Was cracking homie 80 points last night. Damn. That's what I'm talking about. But there's a lot of stuff that got to be conquered. I don't know. I don't know what it was, man. When I was locked up, I was in the penitentiary. I had a routine. I was getting up at 5 o'clock every day to do Navy SEAL workouts every day. I got out. I got back out to the streets, and when I got back out to the streets, it was like I just forgot about that shit. Yeah, them games, bro. Them games that are high scoring games, especially if it's just insane. The last couple days, especially with the Nuggets, They've been going to the wire, bro. The other night, I guess there was that game with Anthony Edwards. They was going to the wire. I said, damn, you know. Hope your Christmas was good, by the way, brother. Yeah, man, it was slow motion, definitely slow motion, but I like it like that because the last 5 6 years, man, I've been having these big old functions for the holidays. So we just we like it slow motion nowadays, definitely. I don't like the big functions. 6:50 a.m. We headed to the Denver today. The kids' Xmas gift sucks. Gotta go back to Best Buy. Yeah, nah, you know how that goes, man. You gotta go get before, especially before the traffic, man. The traffic, go get whatever you have to early in the morning. Like that's a good aspect. But yeah, before the rush hits. So I'm gonna be real with you too, man. 2026, I think I'm gonna separate myself more from bullshitters. Like there's a lot of bullshitters I tend to find nowadays, bro. And if you ain't building yourself up and you ain't trying to build around you successfully, me myself personally, I don't even want to be around it no more. So 2026, I'm gonna build I'm gonna build a good ass circle of people around me, bro. Cause like I've been seeing lately, even people I know, like damn, homie, you truly be bullshitting yourself. I don't want to be around that shit. Like I know that sounds selfish and shit, but I don't want to be around that shit, bro. I want to be around people that are about things, man. For real. We 100 miles out up the mountain, and how yeah, 2026 is the real people, good people. Shout out to that, homie. Like that's real shit right there. That's why I mess with. That's why I fuss with the community, bro. Cause like even though we have a lot of trolls that come in here, bro. Even though we have a lot of trolls, there's always good advice, homie, and always like good things I take from the live. Even though there's a lot of trolls, there's been a lot of trolls, and that's the vertical lives. But I appreciate everybody that always like pulls up and shows love. You know, um, and we gonna continue to build. Like there's some good things in the work. The homie came through, and I definitely, I appreciate the homie. Appreciate the homie. Your eyes are beautiful. I appreciate that. They're real. They hurt this morning. Definitely, I need to get some eye drops. But yeah, man, like I'm 40 years old. I'm 40 years old, people. I'm 40 years old, and I've been around bullshitters a lot. Like I'm to a point, man. I'll give you a couple chances, but I don't want to be around that. I don't want to be around that. I'm an 85 baby too. Shout out to 1985. Let's go. That's when I was born, July, July 31st. Shout out to my Leos. Hey, good circle is important. It really is, homie. Like I really just am a point in my life, bro. I'm not trying to waste time no more, to be honest. I'm sick of it. I'm hella sick of that shit, bro. And my whole 20s, 30s, bro, I wasted a gang of time. A lot of time. I'm tired of that shit. Oh, you a August baby. Okay, okay. Shout out to my August babies too. Shout out to the August babies. Big ups to them. You know. But yeah, I'm born in 85 too, man. There ain't nothing like 85 and 90s, man. If you were born in the 85s and you were born in the 90s, shout out to it, bro. My bro is AG. Fuck that life. I don't want that shit. And I'm a Leo too. Yeah, if I could give my youth back, homie, I would have just went to go play school and play sports, and I would have had school spirit. I don't need. When I was younger, I just had this image like being an individual from the streets and having that respect was the important shit. And it was cool for the time being, bro, because I got a lot of respect and a lot of love from the homies and shit. But to be real with you, homie, like that didn't do that don't do nothing for me now. I'm 40 years old, bro, and all that respect that I got from homies and love, like it's not helping me get a job or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm here trying to figure this out with my loved ones and my wife and shit. you know. Shout out to you. I'm 41. I wasted too much time. We did, bro, but we're not too old, fam. You know, you in your 40s, that's the just make that shit today, homie. Like turn something around about yourself today. Get something going for yourself, bro. Like 41's not too old. It's not really old, you know? It's not really old. Uh be grateful for your sunrise. You see life. Yeah, not real shit. You gotta be grateful that you're up and you woke up because a lot of people didn't wake up. Oh, you married? Yeah, I'm married. I got a beautiful wife. Been married for 14 years. I got out of prison and she been riding with me for 14 years, you know. But they're not like a beautiful queen, man. There's not like a beautiful queen to ride with you. Because if I didn't have my queen, I'd be, you know, I would be lost in the sauce. I'm gonna be real with you. I used to be a renegade and just run myself to the streets. What's up with my nutties? What's cracking with you, Denver May? What's good with you, fam? Hey, we are young, homie. We are young. We're young, bro. We only as young as we feel, though. We only as young as we feel. Can't take the love and respect to the bank, but buy a house that. Hey, you said it. You said it the realest you could say it, my homie. All that respect, homie. It's cool, but you can't go and put that on an application. Guarantee. Oh, I had all the respect in the streets. You can't. You know, you can't go put that on an application. You can't go buy a house with that shit. So at the end of the day, what is it for? What is that shit for? You know? And to be real, what's up with it? What's up with everybody, man? Big Shy, good morning. How you doing, fam? All high salute. Morning, 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 morning. Appreciate everybody tuning in, man. What's good with the good people? Hey, 2026 though, man, it's gonna be a good year for all of us. You know, like keep striving, bro. Everybody out there trying to touch your goals. Don't try to touch your goals, my homies. Just do it. Just do it. Get up, put something in perspective, and put something out there that you want to touch and just touch it. That's what I'm gonna do. You know, I got 5 big goals that I want to touch this year, bro. I hope everybody touches their goals. I want to get down to 255. I want to hit 405 by March. I want to get my GED because I never got that shit. I want to be all around focused, and I want to be caught up in my word. You know, I do. I'm a. I try to follow the Bible, and I try to be a Christian and stuff. I know I fall sometimes, but I want to be well rounded in my word, bro. To be honest, not no lie. What's your max bench? The other day, I PR'd it. I hit 370, my homie. I hit 370 on the bench press. Um, that's for one. But I really am. I really felt it. It was hella strong. Like that 370 went up pretty easy. So 405, I'm to it. Like I'm about to do it. 405 by like February. Guarantee that. Let's go get it, my boy. You know what it is, bro. Hey, what's up with the AP? How you doing, fam? Mall high salute. Mall high salute to everybody, man. Y'all sub up to the channel too, man. Show some support. We over here just, we talk about real things, chop it up about Denver. We're from Denver, Colorado. And I'm a proud Denver baby. I know that sounds crazy to like a lot of people out there from outside the city. I'm a proud Denver baby, Mall High City. I got love for my city, man. That's where I'm from. A good woman will change your life. That's having children. What gives you purpose? Yeah, what's your legacy gonna be? And that's who I want to put time and effort into and energy, bro, is my family and not this crazy aspect of people. Cause I've done that so long, bro. That I don't know what that got me, bro. It didn't give me anything. Get the coffee, Colorado. Let's go. Wake up, make some moves, change your life, reach your past. That's what I'm talking about, bro. God is good. Yeah, 370s, 370s. It's pretty nice from like I got sick, my homie. I got this thing called H. pylori, and it kind of just made me sick. So I lost all my strength because I was pushing 435 for one. You know what I'm saying? I could rep fucking 315 for like 20, bro, at one time. But I got hella sick, man, and it was just like I just couldn't do it. Good morning. What's up, Miss Barbara? How you doing, sis? Mall high salute. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna take all the negativity out. I'm gonna take all the negativity out. Even on here, even on here, bro. I'm not gonna be dibbling and dabbling in too much of people's problems, and I'm not gonna be going to all this craziness on YouTube. I gotta kind of separate myself from that shit too, you know, intertwining. But it's gonna be a good year, man. Definitely. Conrad. And that was off of a break, fam. That was off of a break right there, 370. I could have hit it. I could have hit at least, I promise you, I could have hit it at least 380. The way that went up, 380 was like, it was not too off to think I could have hit that shit. What this life about? We just chopping it up about 2026, the goals. We trying to reach our goals, man. The whole community got goals. We all trying to reach our goals. So I'm just saying, like 2026, I'm separating from bullshit. You know, I got to get that out of my circle. I got to get that out of my system. You know, because I be real with y'all, man. My whole life, homie, I've been a leader, but I actually been a follower because I was a part of gang politics. So everything I did was for the hood, and I never put myself at the center and thought about myself in any of that process. It was just about the hood, even if it put my life in danger or gave me penitentiary risk. So now I'm gonna be selfish, bro, to everybody. Like I gotta get myself together, bro. Like I'm gonna be selfish. I know that sounds crazy, but I gotta think about myself and like my well-being before anything, to be honest. Forget trying to do everything for everybody, Nothing but blessings. Yeah, oh yeah, 2026. Hey, what up, Big Ryan? Um, Good morning, big homie. I will be in town today. If you're still down, let's hit the gym. Hey, yeah, let me know. I had to hit you with a DM too, bro. I hit you with my community post. Um, so I could give you my phone number, you know what I'm saying, on there, definitely. I tagged you in there. It's a RVD. It's RVD. Hell yeah, I'm all high salute. Are you Cholo Fit, homie? Cholo Fit, homie. Man, I wish I was fit. I'm just trying to strive for a journey. Hell, Ice T. Hey, he said I'm the Colorado Ice T. What the hell, George? You got that? I know George. George is putting in work, bro. That's the homie. Jaguars. Ooh, that might be a good game right there, homie. Jaguars versus the Broncos. You know what is crazy looking back is how stories in the Bible give most the answers we need, and people will still throw a blind eye to it. So if you're blessed enough to see, God bless you, bro. Because a lot of people still see that and they'll still deny. There's all kinds of strife. I see that. I sent my email too. Hey, I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you exactly when I get off this live. I'm just drinking my protein, about to get some eggs. I got a crazy leg day today, and then I gotta go hit the heavy bag and work with the boxing trainer. You know, so but yeah, man. I appreciate everybody pulling up. I was like, I was like, maybe I should do this early in the morning, and there will be less trolls out. The trolls be out all times of days though. But happy New Year's to everybody. Happy New Year's. New Year's. You are bigger than the program. That's why you couldn't do. I'm not. Nobody's bigger than the program, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't want to be bigger than the program, my brother. I just want to be me. I just want to be the example of success. I don't want to be bigger than the program, bro. I thought I was bigger than the program at one time. I thought I was the shit, immortal. I thought for the longest time nobody could see me. I thought all that, bro. Like, and then life hit, and they said, "You ain't bigger than the program, homie. You ain't bigger than the program." No, Am I too old to start boxing? Nah, hell nah. You could do whatever you put your mind to, homie. Hell no, you ain't too old for nothing. Like that's where we gotta start. Gotta start getting out of that mindset. We too old too, you know. I'm betting you having 100 kids looking at what? Damn, you gave me 100 kids? The homie said, I bet you have 100 kids. 100 kids. Damn. Maury said, you are not the father, fool. You are not the father. I ain't paying no child support, bro, for 100 kids. Heck yeah. Thank you, boss. Hey man, salute to you, bro, for even trying to figure it out, man. Hell no, you ain't too old. I'm 40, my homie, and I'm barely getting in this gym and shit, bro. Like with boxing and shit. You look 52. Damn, homie. Do I got wrinkles like that? Oh, I got wrinkles like that, man. I do too. I know I need to get my appearance right. That's why I'm gonna start doing facials too, bro. I'm gonna start putting facials. Savage said the facial routine. You know what I'm saying? Mall high salute, bro. Damn, he gave me 20 years. No, I know. We've been having a lot of trolls. So I'm not tripping on that, you know. Right now there's only a couple mods in here, so trolls just keep it cool because the mods will snipe you, you know. Right now everybody's good. But you know, the mods will snipe your ass. You don't look 52. Conrad is 50. Yeah, Conrad, man. Shout out to the homie Mall High Hustle. Go sub him up too. He the champion of champion. You know what I'm saying? My boy Mall High Hustle, man. Like, I'll be real with you. I'm gonna be 100. That's the big bro right there. You know, he's the big bro to me. Like I consider him a big bro. When I seen him out there working, homie, and I seen him out there getting his money for boxing, it put perspective for myself. It's never too late. Never too late. You know? Yeah, thank you, Tommy. Appreciate that, bro. It's never too late, my homie. So it made me go hit this thing in 2026. I know fools be thinking I'm playing. I told my wife, let July come around, bro. I'm gonna try to get an amateur fight. I was trying to get some YouTube boxing, but nobody's trying to pull up. 2025, 20 July of this coming up year, I might try to go see if Conrad, if I could pull up to the gym and give me an amateur, bro. Amateur fight, you know? Damn, no homo, but 52. I wouldn't mind looking for real, bro. How they gonna give me 52 years? He gave me he done literally talked me old. He said 52? Damn, okay. Well, I'm glad I look like a good 52, you know? Oh, box dog, but you big, you can't hurt me. Oh, let's go, bro. We'll do some 20% little, you know what I'm saying? We'll do some touches on the, touches on the shoulders. I like that routine where and Conrad probably could do it. You just tap the shoulders, bro. You just head movement, boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? Like, hell yeah, bro. That means a lot, brother. Iron shape iron, my bro. That's why I mess with you so tough. I mean, like, cause you older than me. You was doing time way older. You was doing time before me, bro. But I see your movement and I see what you do. That puts perspective. Like it's never too late, homie. Like to all the homies out there, it's never too late. Never too late. So I told my boxing coach, I wanna train like I actually have a fight. So this whole coming up 2026, I'm going in like I'm actually fighting for a title, bro. I don't even know how the wording is on that, but I told my boxing coach, I'm training like I'm going in for a title. If that means I got to pay a little bit of extra money, I'm going in and I want you to push me to the max all the way full throttle, like for real, you know? So I'll go 100, you got 20. Hell yeah, salute to that, bro. Let's go. Well, I'm over there at the Absolute Fitness. Shout out to Mac. Mac's about to pull up over there. We gonna get it in. I got some leg day and then I got a little bit of mitts and heavy bag, you know. Um, But I see it like this too, bro. And this is this is for everybody that just fights, right? Everybody that fights. Somebody told me this. You out here putting yourself at risk and catching penitentiary risk, fighting in the streets all the time. I grew up fighting in the streets, like heads up. What up, fool? Let me get the fade. Friendly fades. What's up, homie? You're my cousin. Let me get the heads up. Like I grew up doing that shit. And it never had an outcome. It never brought an outcome that was like good. Fighting in the streets, I caught cases and misdemeanors and cases and going home with, you know, bruised face and you know what I'm saying? Like we just did that shit for fun, but the homie said, get some money while you're at it, bro. Like build your resume and make some money. You love doing it anyways. Let's get some money, you know? So I'll put it in that perspective too. Can you say Fenner Bencher in the it's not I can't, bro. I can't even pronounce that, bro. For another morning blessing, man. Shout out to everybody. God bless everybody, man. It's a beautiful day. If you woke up today, man, I appreciate it. You guys tapping into the live. You could be doing anything else with your time, but it's a beautiful day, bro. I hope everybody touched their blessings and everybody's great. So the New Year's Eve, man. I think that'll be the last night I drink some wine because I'm gonna drink some wine on New Year's Eve, but I got to take that shit out of my system too. Alcohol all the way out. I'm cool. I'm good off of alcohol. Like I'm good. You know, it's cool, but alcohol's been a distraction in my life. Like my family, bro, a lot of alcoholics, a lot of alcoholics. Mm. A lot of alcoholics in my family. No, I definitely don't want that. I don't want that shit around me, bro. Like that ruined a lot of the family is alcoholics, you know. I'm kind of just done with that shit too. And double tap lifelong gratitude to the family. I appreciate you doing that shit for me too, Tommy. Like for real. Like you got me linked up with the homie and me and him got a interview coming. That's gonna be a good ass interview too. Is me and him are about to collab on that interview here in a couple weeks. You and your brother inspired me as well. Hey, hey, you know what's up, Conrad? How is my bro, homie? He turned off his communication. Like, you know, I miss my bro. Tell him I send my love, but you know, I haven't talked to my brother in like 4 weeks. You know, if you talk to him, bro, tell him that I send my love and respect. You know, I know he had a little situations with my mom, but you know, it's still brother love. You know, yes, they are for real, Charlie. You know, I mean, there's always a reasoning. There's always a reasoning why people go down that road. You know, I mean, those are your bros and you grow up with these dudes. But at the end of the day, the lifestyle, the culture, it doesn't really do nothing for nobody, you know? So the culture all the way around is whack. I'll give you that. I'll give you that, you know? But there's reasoning why people bang and stuff. And I'm not going to get into all that. But, you know, the after effects, the mental gymnastics of gang banging, the after effects, the traumas, yeah, that shit's whack. It is whack, you know. Um, but we all trying to find our way, you know. We all trying to find our way. We all trying to find a way out. And whoever has come this far, whoever's come this far and made it, especially if you're in your 30, 35, all the way up to 40s and beyond, bro. If you made it that long and you've been through the life, you got a blessing on your life, homie. You got a purpose, like real shit. Because a lot of people ain't making it till 20 years old. A lot of people don't make it out their teens. So being 40 years old for myself is a blessing, homie. It's a blessing. And I give that all glory to God, homie. All glory to God. I see him on TikTok, my bro. I haven't seen him post in a few. I'll be praying for him. Yeah. I haven't talked to him in 4 weeks, man. Me and him had an argument. And I know he watches my stuff sometimes, bro. I love you, homie. Like, you know, I love you still, bro. You know, we'll get through what we need to. Important from a reliable and compact car with a cylinder engine. Hey, is that your first car? Did you build that? Hell yeah, that's dope, homie. Hell yeah, that's dope. Just drama, pain, mom crying, grandma crying, nervous everywhere you go. Ahead of a swing, it sucks. I'm 34 with my family life. It's finally good. Hey, that's dope, bro. That's sick with it, homie. That's tight. Like family, family first. You ever heard that saying, family first? Family first. That's what we need to focus in on, bros. Our families. Like, be pushing our family, homie. Forget the extras, my homies. The youngsters, like the youngsters that watch my shit, man. Forget the extras, bro. Focus in on your family. Focus in on stuff that makes you happy, bro. As fools from the neighborhood, we're always focusing on shit that just is negative. Like our mindsets, homie, are if you ask a civilian, bro, they don't even focus in on anything else. They focus in on happiness and stuff that makes them happy. Fools from the neighborhood be focusing on this shit that just brings traumas. My whole life, traumas, bro. I'm done with that bullshit, bro. I'm done feeling stressed out. I'm done being mad at the world. Like 2026 is different, bro. I'm gonna have a different mindset and everything, homie. 100 push-ups, I will subscribe. Damn, you want me to do push-ups before I gotta go work out? Damn, my homie, I would, but I got a big day of working out today, man. I appreciate you though. We just ruined our lives as youth, but with growth and maturity, we strive for greater. And that's any OG's gonna understand that. Any OG, bro. It doesn't matter where you from either, homie. Like that does not matter, bro. There's always a story to everybody, homie. So I appreciate all hoods in here. I appreciate all cliques, all types of people, even the trolls. They got their purpose. It's not a good purpose, but they got their purpose. Big Chew, what up with my Rada, bro? How you doing, fam? All high salute. Good morning, homie. Family first. Forget the extras. Little cats listen to Savage, man. He got good morals. Hey, I appreciate that, my homie. I appreciate that. You're annoying me, bro. Well, you ain't gotta be here, Rada. You know what I'm saying? God bless you, though. He said, "You're annoying me." Damn, bro. I'm just bringing the joy of the holidays, and I'm annoying you. See, that's what I be talking about right there, man. You annoyed off a good vibe. Tell me you are not a good person. Um, Damn, homie, I said good jolly. I'm speaking life into your ass, and I'm annoying you. Y'all are crazy. Mm, that's just God's will. Hey, amen to that, bro. Amen to that, because God's will is the only thing that's gonna get us through where we're supposed to be. Our purpose is God's will, homie. You know, we're doing church right now, regardless of what anybody says, but we're doing get the what is it called? The ghetto gospel. You gotta have will, my homies. You gotta have a purpose. Like put stuff in perspective. What are you fighting for? Like what was I fighting for my whole life? I was fighting for the set, homie. And there wasn't even a will in that. Like there was no purpose to fight for the set, homie. On a daily basis, I'm tripping off of fools from this side of town. Like forget them fools. I don't got no love for them dudes. And what was the purpose behind that shit? I don't even know these dudes. They just represent something I don't like. I don't even know majority of them fools. I just know I don't like what they stand for. What up, big Bigfoot? What's cracking with you, brother? You know? So you gotta have God's will, bro. That's God gave me a purpose, homie. God got a purpose for everybody, bro. God got a purpose for everybody. Even if you're atheist, he still got a purpose because you still here. He got a protection on your life, bro. Like all you homies out there that don't believe, you still have the protection of God on your life. So your purpose is still not set. Keep striving for your purpose, homie. Keep striving for your purpose. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Y'all go sub up. Trying to build this up. We it's been a long road with my YouTube channel too, man. This is why I'm glad that there's good people around still. My YouTube channel for a long time took a dramatic hit. YouTube been messing with me, but we still got the soldiers in here, bro. And I'm building again. I think YouTube is actually finally easing up off of me, because I went at YouTube pretty tough, bro. I said F them fools, but I don't have beef with YouTube, you know. Um, and 2026 is gonna be a good year for everybody, the family, Mall high salute to everybody, and we're gonna continue to build definitely. For real, yeah. It's wild, man. I don't sometimes I'll be like, man, it's too early. I'll be like, man, the trolls be just waiting. They be waiting, homie, to touch bases. Channel's gonna up 2026. Let's go. You got you got for the deadliest sniper in here. Hey, shout out to the homie George. George be on it, bro. Hey, I'm happy too. And I'm gonna do something for you guys eventually to my mods, bro. I'm gonna do something for you guys. I'm gonna hit you guys, bro. I got something for you. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all been putting in a lot of work. Like y'all the homies, man. Like, and that's kind of what I needed my whole time being on YouTube, bro. Because I get so many trolls. I'll slap you off the phone in jail. Damn, don't go to jail, bro. Please don't go to jail. I know that's your biggest accomplishment, but don't go to jail, bro. Like, stay away from jail. Stay away from jail. Mm. Yeah, so that's what it is. One thing I have to get together though before I start this journey, I got to get my cardio. The biggest thing out here in Colorado is the altitude. If you ever been out here to Colorado, you gonna deal with the altitude. There's an altitude thing. So training out here is probably the best bet, but getting over that aspect of cardio is the biggest thing out here, bro. You will, if you're not from here, you will pass out. That's how bad the altitude is out here in Colorado. Yeah. I'll be hitting Denver, maybe 88th, Mile High Flea Market. Hell yeah. Hit me up. Y'all be safe. God bless you, everyone. Savage, thanks. I appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you tapping in, my homie. God bless you, fam. Bigfoot. That game last night. I was rooting for y'all. Ooh, they was battling too. They were battling last night. I listened to Kanye West, Jesus Walks. Yeah, that's a good song. Very good song. That's a good song, fam. Go with Conrad. Hey, I'm gonna have to hit that fool up. I'm gonna have to hit that fool up, definitely, bro, to go do some training with him, get some cardio in. Peace, peace. All high salute. Good morning to everybody. It helps me get motivated early morning. See, I'm picky about music too, man. I gotta start getting up on different types of music, bro, because I got a playlist and that's all I listen to. I got picky. I got picky. If it wasn't the 90s, bro, if it wasn't the 90s and stuff, I really stopped listening to music because I hated music. Like the rappers nowadays, they just suck to me, bro. And I was disappointed in the rappers. Shout out to you. I don't know what country that is, but shout out to you, bro. Appreciate you pulling up, man. Shout out to you and your family. God bless you, homie. You look like a dude from a you look like the dude from the Players Ball DVD. Damn. See, I do one facial, bro, and I appreciate the compliments, man. God bless everybody. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys, man. Appreciate all you guys. Damn, my shit's tipping. Let me take this off real quick. I almost died on them stairs. Why? What happened? What happened right there, Bigfoot? What was taking place, man? Is it really that crucial right there? Is it that hard to do? Not used to that. Yeah, but it's beautiful for real. Yeah, one thing about Colorado, we got some beautiful sceneries. If you ain't never been here to Colorado, like all the homies that are not from Colorado, definitely come check out Colorado because regardless, the sceneries are beautiful out here, homie. Like the sceneries are so beautiful. You'll love it out here. That's why people stay out here. Anything that has to with God and Jesus, I want all the smoke. That's my everyday protection. Amen to that. Put on your shield. put on your armor. Homie, that's the type of shit right there that makes me want to turn up. Like that talk right there, bro. We are real warriors, homie. You know, there was this thing that said, and I know people ain't never heard this, but it says, people say, if you scared, if you scared go to church, I think people scared to go to church. And reason why that's a scary thing, because people think that they gonna get judged. Nah, hell no. The Lord wants you as you are, bro. That's the bottom line, you know. Um, the air is thin. I need to go check that out, bro. You know, Die for the Passion. I'm gonna have to go check that out. How far is it away from Denver? Conrad would have to save a brother. You're the homie said you're huge, bro. You're a giant. I'm gonna go check it out too. I'm gonna go check that shit out, fam. Yeah, you see, I'm a thug, but the shit there, that's a rainbow. If that's off that TikTok, that right there is beautiful. Hey, bro, come to a very beautiful country. Hey, I gotta go see it, man. I want to leave. I want to leave and go see other parts of the world, bro. Like honestly, homie, I used to be in prison and I used to think about that shit. What do I really want to do? I want to go see tremendously like the world. I want to go see the world. Go see different parts of the United States. I want to go see different parts of the country, homie. Because the penitentiary, you know, you get to think about shit like that, homie. You get to think about what you want to do. And one thing I'll say this is I told myself when I got out, I was going to go see different monuments, you know. I still have a plan to do that shit. I really do got a plan to do that shit. It would be cool, man, to go see, you know what I'm saying, Italy, where my wife's from. My wife's from Italy. I want to go see the Italians because I actually like that culture. I like the culture. I like how the Italians, they're real family orientated, and that culture was always appealing to me. I would love to go see Italy, go see that shit, and just, you know, get out of the United States and go peep what they got out because their sceneries out there are beautiful too. You know, that scenery out there is beautiful. Because you got to put it in spread like the homie was talking about it yesterday. You know, 18 years old, homie. I caught my case at 18. So all my 20s, like in my prime years, bro, those were all wiped out of prison. I didn't really get to see too much. I didn't really get to do too much. So the penitentiary for all my 20s, I'm like, damn, homie, I really threw my 20s away to the penitentiary. Then I got out of the penitentiary and I was on parole for a minute. And I threw a lot of time off parole, paying these dudes money and literally doing that parole, the paper. There was so much more to the world, homie, than just being stuck to the city. And in Denver, we're called the Box State. It's just a big ass square. We're in a big ass square, just stuck to the Box State. Box State. We're stuck in this big ass square. There's so much more to the world. Hell yeah, I'm trying to go see it. I'm trying to go touch bases. I'm trying to go see different parts of the world, homie. Tommy, I will walk everywhere. Last month I walked 3. I know, George, you be getting it every day. I always talk to you and you be like, I'm walking somewhere. Mall high salute to everybody. Yeah, I'm waking myself up. I'm about to eat these eggs and then I gotta get to the gym. I gotta get to this gym time. About to go do some leg day. I hate leg day. I really can't stand legs. But it's so crucial to hit these legs off. Because if you don't have a good you don't have a good aspect in your legs, you're not gonna really have a lot of power. So I I gotta put legs, a lot more legs in my routine. I don't want to be one of them bigger dudes, one of the bigger dudes that don't have any power in the legs and got the chicken legs. I'm cool off that. What's your thoughts on crypto? Man, I don't really know too much about it, to be honest. I really don't know too much about it. I know one of my partners was all about crypto, you know. I don't know, man. That's what I'm saying. Like I only know what I know, and that's why I have to educate myself on things, but I don't know about crypto and what is that other shit? Um, the currency. I always think it's one world currency. I really do be thinking that shit's like one real currency. So I don't really know too much about it. Educate me on it. Is it a good thing? Is it a good thing to the chat? Is crypto a good thing? Mhm. They say that you can make a lot of money off the crypto, you know. But then again, you put all your you put everything into that one crypto. My bad. I had a call. I'm in the middle of coding a day trading boy that I've been working on for a minute. Reading the boy that works with the market. 6 racks. Damn. Yeah, somebody had told me about that shit, bro. Like my homie used to be into it so much. I really didn't know. And I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not really educated in that aspect, you know. I didn't even I'm still trying to get my GED, like to be real. But 6 racks a month, that's a change of life. 6,000 a month, a change of life. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You know? So yeah, that's one thing I want to change about myself too. I want to go 2026. I want to get educated in many different things. Like that would be a beautiful thing to get educated in different things like that. That's how I look at this brain infection. Everything happens for a reason. And you know what? I gotta be real with you, bro. Like you're an inspiration too, homie. You're an inspiration to what it is to be happy, homie. Like you are fighting through that, and it could be so much worse for things, you know. Um, it could be so much worse for situations. That's why you got to count your blessings all the way around. And off of your story, it makes me strive. Little things like that make me strive. So I appreciate you still tapping in with the utmost happiness, bro. Utmost happiness. It just really is like you're in my prayers, homie. You a real life soldier for that. Like know that. You a soldier. You get up with a smile on your face every day. You count your blessings, you still here. So, to me, a person like myself, that's inspirational to me, homie. Because a lot of people they cry about the littlest things. Don't even know what the next person's going through. So I appreciate you always tapping in with the good ass attitude, man. That's a beautiful thing. And like I told you in that text, I got a little worried about my homie Tommy because I was like, where's the homie at? Damn, he hadn't been around for a minute, man. And then somebody had sent me a message what was going on. I was like, damn, bro. That shit was crazy, bro. That shit was mind blowing. Cause it ain't the norm without Tommy pulling up. Thunder Gang. It ain't the norm without the homie Tommy pulling up. You need him. We need people like that, bro, in the world. A person that just genuinely shows love. A person that genuinely shows love, homie. That's He has the blessing of God on him all the way around. That's real love right there, bro. You going through some trials and tribulations that people don't even know, and you still out here showing love. We need more people like that, bro. To be honest. God bless. What up, Mama Bear? How you doing? May open all the door that needs to be open. You know, that's Mama Bear right there. Mom, hi hustle. That's mom's. What's good, Mom? I just talked to you on the phone. God bless you for tapping in. Appreciate it. We just talking about now that woman right there's a woman of insight. She used to pray for me when I was a young teenager going through a lot of stuff. And she's the reason why God stayed in my life. Like no matter what, I was going through prison and I was always close to God. Like I always felt closeness to God because of mom. Like you don't understand the importance of prayer. She used to pray for her sons, you know, a real woman of God. So appreciate Mama Bear. It's a battle, but God got me. See, into the young man, bro. Like, cause I got a lot of youngsters that watch it. Us as young boys, we don't really know what we do to our moms. We don't know what we do to our moms. When I was younger, I didn't have my mama's best interest. There was times, and you could ask her that I would get to getting activated with my mom there, just because how rowdy I was. There's been times when my mom was in the middle of a whole street fight. There's been times when my mom came outside praying. She's like, I pray that everybody be touched, like God intervene. And I'm like, and I got a full-on knife on me. I pulled it out on fools, like, what's up? My mom's praying, bro. There's been times my mom just been in the middle of all the activities, bro, and she just believed like the power was in God, kept us safe. So yeah, mom, and we don't know as young boys what we do to our moms. I used to be a person that put the gang over my mom's safety, over the mom's house. Like I used to bring a lot of drama to the house. Like I think about that stuff right now, and I'm like, damn, I was careless with shit, you know. It's like, she's the reason why you and your brother made it out. No, no, no cap, Conrad. Like my mom used to install that in us. And yes, we went through our problems. My mom made sure we knew. My mom made sure we knew that regardless of what you do, the Lord is the ultimate creator, and his son died on the cross for our sins, man. She prayed. She would always give us best advice, bro. And all of her kids, every single kid she has, we've all been through the craziest shit. Both of her sons been shot up. We both got shot. Me and my bro. We both been shot. We both been on them hospital beds with bullets in us. We both hit the penitentiary fighting for life sentences. We ain't supposed to be here. My baby bro, that fool just came out of a coma. He got shot 4 times out here in Denver. They left him to die in the alleyway, bro. They left that fool to die. He got shot in his neck, got shot in the stomach and his hand, you know what I'm saying? And he was bleeding out. He went into a coma. I'm the big bro, and I'm looking at this like, damn, homie, like my baby bro's on this respirator, like he's the machine is keeping him alive, homie. I said, man, we are not supposed to be here right now. And I'm his older brother, and he's dying, bro. He's like a vegetable, and I'm just over his bedside, like, bro, like it was one of the worst feelings because that's my baby bro. Like I raised that little fool. And even when he came out of the coma, he's a vegetable. This fool, he can't even hold his hand up, bro. This fool's slobbering, and I'm like, damn, fool. I really didn't know how to take it. It was like it was a culture shock to me. Like, damn, I never seen my baby bro like that. Because my baby bro's he UFC fights and just a strong man. My baby bro was just a vegetable, bro. One of the hardest things I ever had to deal with because like my brother was dying on that deathbed, homie. And like I got homies that got killed and shit. But this is somebody I raised, fool. This is my baby brother, one of my brothers that I was closest to. And he's in front of me dying on a respirator. Like, and you know what's crazy? It ain't even, and I'm not gonna get in that story, but it ain't even the people that you would think hit my brother. It's somebody that might be close in the circle. And it's like, damn, fool. This is what happens at the hands of our own. Like, that's trash, bro. That's wild. My mom used to drag me from the hood. It's in front of the little homies. Shout out to all the strong. Yeah, moms are so important. I'm a mama's boy, fam. I'm the oldest. I'm a mama's boy. Me and my mom, bro, like, because my mom, bro, you got to understand too, her sons went to prison. I went to prison at 18. My baby bro went to prison at 14 out here. They call it YOS out here in Colorado, Youth Offender System. We're fighting life sentences, and the only one that was in the corner, bro, was mom. My mom would faithfully be visiting, faithfully write us letters. Everybody else from the hood and everybody else done forgot about your boys. But mama was there. Like, you could never take that from mom, bro. You know, you could never take that from mom. And me and my mom didn't really get along with us growing up. I didn't really get along too much with my mom growing up. But I understand now, you know, my mom was dealing with a lot of stuff. Shout out to moms. You know, my pops definitely not in my life. Like, my pops is out there running the streets, and then my dad got killed. You know, at 14 years old, my dad got killed. So mom's trying to play the roles of two parents, a mom and a dad. You can't raise a young boy. Like, you could raise him, but you can't teach a young boy how to be a man. That's why it's so important for men to be men, right? Real shit. It's important for men to be the father to the young kids. But the streets be having us wrapped up. You know, it becomes the norm to go back in and out of the system. My grandma was like, Mom, that's another one too. Big George, grandmas. Grandmas, they become moms. They become the parents. Shout out to grandparents, you know, shout out to them. It's always love, man. Like, but it's a sad situation, because really, to be truthful, it's a sad situation because that's the norm in the hood. That's the norm where we come from. Grandparents and, you know, single parent moms, and, you know, grandparents being the parent. It shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be like that, but it is. Like, we got to break the generational curses. You got to break the generational curses. Because that shit is a revolving door. It's just a revolving door, you know? And I look at it like this. If I don't change my life, bro, and I don't change stuff up about myself, and I don't change it, it's just gonna continue, fool. It's just gonna continue, my homies. Like, it's never gonna be different if I don't change. If I don't change and be an example to my kids and the people under me, if I don't change and be an example, who the hell is gonna be their example? I love how, yeah, this is my power food. This is power food to me. I don't know who would be the example. It's just gonna be the next individual, bro. You know, my mom through the whole California system. Damn, homie, see, you understand that, you know? Hell's Youth Authority, damn. In jail to prison, fighting life sentences, multiple. And I honestly think this too, bro. I honestly think when you fight for your life in the system, and you're fighting and you got your hands, you got your life in these people's hands, it's a whole different dramatic effect on you. You are fighting for your life. You around these fools that, and I don't know how it is in California, but like out here, they'll put you in a pod full of people fighting for their lives. People fighting life sentences, you know, and fighting death penalties. Like, where I went, bro, there was a fool fighting death penalty. They were trying to give that fool capital murder for a death penalty. What up, Big Lonely? How you doing, fam? And when you fight them type of cases and you're young, you know your mama can't come save you at that time. Your life is in these people's hands, bro. That's why I think it's different kind of for a person going through that shit, because you go through the effects and mental gymnastics of counting, and then you go through the gymnastics. So I'm about to lose my life to this shit. And then if you go do a stretch, I bet you did a stretch too. You did a stretch, not just get out after 2 years. You go do a bigger stretch. You don't see stuff the same, bro. You go through that shit. You want to get out and change your life. You don't want to repeat. You don't want to keep doing this revolving door. Nah. I could speak for myself. I know I didn't. As soon as I got out the penitentiary, bro, I was done with that shit. I'm like, I don't want to go back, homie. And I'm not gonna go back. I'm not going back. Hell nah. They gonna have to kill me. I'm not willing to go back, you know? So yeah, that's just wild, bro. I touched freedom and I told myself I was never going back. Never. I told myself that. I spoke that shit into my everyday activities. I told myself I was never going back to prison. And luckily, me and my wife got married. She was a big reasoning why I didn't go back for forever. I never went back. She was one of the big reasons, because I was fighting for something. I was fighting for my family and shit, and I didn't go back. And that was a big reasoning, because I had something to look forward to, definitely. Now, don't get me wrong. I almost put myself back in a predicament to go back. Being around certain people almost got me another case. In 2000, I would have to say 2017, bro, I almost caught another case that would have put me away forever. And it was because I was around individuals that just were still in the streets. And I got almost hemmed up for another case, bro. That shit would have put me away. That shit would have put me away for life, bro. Like I was done. I had to leave city. I left the city. I got out, bro. I went to Kansas City, Missouri, because I was not willing to risk that shit. Like, nah, we're bouncing. Let this shit calm down out here. Went out to Kansas City, Missouri. Glad I did. I went out to Indiana. Came back to Colorado like a year later. you know, like I wasn't willing to go do another life sentence. Do a life sentence, bro. Hell no. I'm good. I wasn't willing to do that shit. Bro, and out here, Tommy, they're not playing in Colorado, homies. They're not playing with the system shit, especially if you're in the gang files. They're gonna stretch you. They're gonna make an example out of you. They're giving all day out here in Colorado. Like, they are not playing. Don't come out here to Colorado thinking it's anything but what I'm telling you. Because you'll come out here and you'll get hemmed up, and they're gonna give you double digits out here. They're gonna stretch you all the way. And they got this thing called the big bitch and the little bitch out here. They're gonna stretch you, homie. They're not playing with you. So if you have a 5-year sentence, if you get the big bitch, you're gonna get what, 25 years for a 5-year sentence out here? And you get it with multiple felonies, you know. But hell no, I'm good. I'm good. That shit makes me want to throw up to my stomach, homie. I got uncles, homie, OG uncles that never learned this shit. Never learned this shit, my homie. They never learned this. I got older uncles and OGs, never learned this shit. And they keep going back and forth. And now they're doing a lot of time, bro. Never going to touch the light of day. Was the Lot's wife from the Bible of To Your Freedom, just like the angel. Family, don't look back or you'll turn for real. For real, homie. That's one of the realest things I heard today. Don't look back. You can't look back. I mean, what the hell? Why would we want to go back? We done went 100 steps this way. There's no reason to go back, my homie. There's no reason to go back. There's nothing waiting for us. Because ultimately, the next thing might be death. The next thing might be death. You might be just terminated off this earth without fulfilling your mission. And that's why I don't hesitate, bro. Like, that's why I don't hesitate to tell my testimony and speak about God, bro. Because if it wasn't for him, bro, I wouldn't even be here. And I can honestly tell you with the utmost confidence, God is real. And he's 100% real in my life, bro. Like nobody can tell me different. I done seen too much. I done seen the spiritual world. What's up, my Rada? What's up with my homies, man? What up, Big Red? What you doing, fam? Good morning. I done seen with my own eyes, my homie. I done enjoyed the blessings of God's work, to be honest. I got sick. I told you guys I got sick. The scariest thing that I ever experienced was the sickness, bro. I got sick too, Tommy. Like, I didn't even know what my sickness was. That's why I never quit fighting, bro. Because I got sick. Yeah, I'm about to go to the gym, bro. I had to get up and wake my happy ass up. Like 2 years ago, Tommy, I got hella sick, fool. I lost so much weight, couldn't swallow. I lost all this weight, bro. Nobody knew what was going on with me. They couldn't even identify my sickness. And I started to experience spiritual sense, bro, spiritual realm. And it was the scariest thing I ever been through as a grown ass man, homie. But there's a purpose because I beat it. You'll beat yours. You'll beat your situation. Just keep your faith, homie, you know? Next rap song there. Don't look back. God's got a bigger plan. Let's go, man. I really didn't even know what was going on with me, man. I really didn't know what was going on with me. I lost so much weight. I went from 260, bro. 260 to 205 in a matter of like 70 days, homie. 70 days. Nobody could tell me what was going on. Nobody. And right before that time, bro, I made up my mind, to be honest. This is why God had to sit me down. He really sat me down, to be 100. This dude, there was a situation that happened with baby, bro. And I told everybody, homie, no cap or nothing. I said, you guys need to figure out what you're going to do. I told my family, I told my wife, you need to figure out what you're going to do. Because I'm going back to prison. I gotta go handle what I gotta go handle. I'm gonna go back to prison. I already have my mind made up. I had a surgery on my nose. My nose was shattered when I was little. I had a deviated septum surgery. I got punched in my nose flattened. Boom. Well, when I tell everybody and I told my wife, you need to figure out what you're gonna do. I wasn't going to go to my surgery, bro. I wasn't going to go to my surgery. But some reason I did. When I came out the surgery, I had health situations start affecting me. And that shit turned into a big old aura with health. Like that surgery domino affected to me getting hella sick. I got hella sick. That the only thing that actually could help me in that time was submitting myself to God, bro. So, like I said, there's a purpose. Even though I got sick, the only thing I could call on was God, bro. Like, there was times my body was like so sick where I couldn't swallow. I couldn't eat food. I was throwing up, bro. I was losing all this weight. Like my shit was so swelled up. I thought it was cancer. And I started not being able to sleep. I got sleep. I got like sleep apnea and insomnia, bro. And not being able to sleep started making me feel like I was in this dream. So I started seeing like different stuff, demonic stuff out here, bro. Like I started seeing stuff like shadows and I had to submit, bro, because that's the only thing actually my mom always told me, like, God is always there. And I submitted. Sure enough, that same week, man, that same week, they found finally somehow just honestly found out what was wrong with me. They found out what was wrong with me, bro. I don't know how they did, but they said, "Have you ever got tested for this thing called H. pylori?" I said, "Nah, I don't even know what that shit is." They were like, "We're gonna test you for it." Sure enough, homie. Sure enough, I had H. pylori in my stomach, man. They told me that, and then they gave me this routine, bro. But it was one of the most scariest, dramatic situations I ever been through, health wise. I truly believe that's why we get with illness, etc. To wake up. You, hey, own that. Like, believe that, Marada. Believe it. Because if you get through this, you have a testimony, bro. Like you get through this, you have a test. And to the other homies that don't really are not into this, I appreciate you guys still just viewing, but you know, this is something that needs to be said, definitely, man. This is something that needs to be talked about because there's a purpose why everybody still will listen. Because a lot of people are turned off by this type of talk. But if you're still listening and you still got an ear to listen, it was a purpose that I'm talking to everybody about this stuff, and you guys are still listening. There's a purpose behind everything. So, but mall high salute to everybody. Mall high salute. But you gonna get better, mommy. You look like my Sally. Damn. What? Oh hell no. I know I didn't just read that. That's wild. I was seeing things like that, seeing shadows on corner of my eye, and I was seeing evil people on lounge, and I kept seeing it around, man. When you're, I mean, if you're being real and you're not trolling, bro, sometimes it has to be revealed because sometimes we're hard headed. People say, "I don't believe what I don't see," but when you do see that aspect, bro, it's that God is letting stuff be revealed to you, you know. And I seen that. I seen it with my own eyes, homie. Burks. I seen it with my own eye, my homie. I seen I seen this big old shadow just out of nowhere. And I thought I was tripping and it just crossed the window. And I'm like, what the hell did I just see? But I was blaming it on me not being able to sleep because I never had sleeping problems, bro. This gave me sleep apnea, this house shit. I there was times I didn't sleep for 2 days. 2 days. And I never had sleep problems at all. But I could not sleep because I couldn't swallow. That shit gave me sleep apnea, bro. And I started seeing like visual entities, homie. And if there's a spiritual sense like that, bro, and there's really that, that there's a God because there can be evil and there can be good without them both being there. And I got this cold ass chills, bro. The spirit, like I got cold chills at that time. Like fear, homie. I had cold chills, so I knew there was something extra there because it kind of scared me. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? It made me like, damn, bro. I'm being real, bro. After I got shot, damn. See, you still here too. You got protection on your life too, homie. You got protection on your life too, fam. Remember when my Sally OD and fell off the top bunk and snapped? Damn. See, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy, homie. He literally overdosed and fell off the bunk that fast. Boom. You don't ever know when your time's coming, bro. That's another thing is too. You don't know when your time's coming. They talk about a protection, bro. They talk about this protection thing in the Bible. If you're still here and you've been through some stuff where you say, I could have died, you had a protection on your life, my homies. I had a protection on my life. I, I see it now, homie. I see it. There was so many times out there in the streets, bro. I should have been dead. And I don't even understand why I'm still here. A protection, bro. God gives certain people protections because he has to utilize you for what he needs you for. That's why I'm still here. Yes, I might come off like not the most religious person, and people will be like, bro, you be spazzing out and you be tripping and you're back and forth. Nah, homie. I go through I go through I go through all kinds of stuff in my life and my mental and all this stuff, bro. I still do because I'm human. But I know the purpose is deeper than gangs and YouTube and all these beefs and drama and negativity. There's a purpose why I'm still here talking to everybody. And I'm not a religious person, bro. I'm not a religious person. I just try to strive. I try to strive to be a person that follows the word and follows good integrity. That's all. That's it. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like pics of things. I had pics of things, videos. I was scared to sleep. And maybe that goes to show you, bro. He thinks that you actually one of them dudes that'll go to war with that. That you ain't a scary person. That you'll go to war with that shit, that demonic stuff. That's why he allowed you to see that. Because he's like, that right there is a vessel that's gonna go to war. When it's time to get it cracking, that's a person I need. So maybe he utilizing you to really go to war with the spiritual sense. When I walk from my house to the right now, I always feel a presence with me. How is your stuff? My house is on it. Um, my house right now, I don't feel nothing. I felt some stuff in my other house, but right now everything's good. Cause we actually pray over our crib. My wife, she'll pray over the crib. Like she'll pray, she'll go to war. Like you're not welcome in here. Whatever is not of you. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm praying. Like yeah, um, it's dark energy that we aren't supposed to see. Only animals can see it. Damn. God placed a veil on us. Past behavior or drugs used. Scary, homie. And that's scary because it's like, bro, when you see it and you really see it, you cannot tell me, homie. I know I wasn't hallucinating this stuff, bro. I seen this visually, homie. That's why nobody can tell me this because I done seen it visually, bro. I done seen the creatures and stuff that I wasn't supposed to see. But bro, God needed to reveal that to me because if I didn't get revealed, I probably wouldn't have even understood how real it is. I seen this vividly, bro, vision. Like I can see it now. It even gives me cold chills right now thinking of that shit, you know? I seen some weird shit when I was locked as a kid, seen a kid say he was possessed and asking people to clap. I think he was just a free. Maybe, but then again, they got that Jezebel spirit. That Jezebel spirit, you know what I'm saying? That Jezebel spirit's no joke, bro. It's the spirit of lust. So maybe he was, and maybe he wasn't, you know. He might have been just acting out, but you never know. You never know, my bro. You know, it took me 3 weeks to find help. I got a Indian medicine man that said I had generational curses, man. Generational curses. Most was native besides a little girl. God bless everybody. God bless everybody. Hey, Malhai salute. Hey, y'all sub up to the channel, bro. I need these conversations, man, to start my day. I'm gonna start doing a daily show. Do some DMT. That shit will change your. Ooh, that's wild, homie. I might have to see what that even is. That sounds like some advance. That sounds like some advance. I might have to see what that is, Rada. Yeah, but Soldier and most was native besides a little girl. Damn. Are you native? Are you native, my homie? Shout out to my natives, man. They good people. They good people, you know. Shout out to all the homies. I had a homie that used to be in the penitentiary doing the sweat lodge. But I'm gonna get going to this gym. I appreciate everybody tapping in. Hey, it was a good conversation this morning, man. We talked about a lot of different things. You know, I definitely gonna change a lot of aspect about the channel, man. I've been thinking about it for a long time. You know, I'm gonna try to be honest, to be real. I am going to try to contact YouTube and just let them know. You know, we're gonna do this professionally. Now, one big reason YouTube got mad at me is because I told them I didn't really need their money. I really didn't take YouTube real, but um 2026, you know, yeah. Be Sav the ghost hunter, homie. Ghost activities with Savage Sam. I am too, bro. You have to come. You got to come on one of the journeys, fool. But now you have the Holy Spirit. You're protected with Jesus left with you. He will not leave you or forsake you. God bless to that, man. Real talk, homie. That's the realest it gets out there, bro. You know, the realest. That's one of the realest messages, bro. He's not gonna forsake you. You know. But we are on to 2026, my homies. Mall high salute. Hope everybody has a blessed day. And to the next one, man. You know, salute to y'all. Let's go.